I've been really impressed by the energy and the enthusiasm that's been on both sides, from the British delegation who've been here, headed by Sir John Searle, and from also all our friends on the Mexican side that are involved.
I'm represented by a company who's built this pyramid here out of Mexican stone, and inside is a club environment that I have got products in. The whole of Latin America is starting to become a place where they're very interested in design. The very fact that there's a design week here in Mexico and potentially 20,000 visitors coming to this spot proves that there's a hunger and a demand for design, and international design at that.
I think, you know, the one thing about Mexico, and I think everyone will say this, is just the exuberant, sexy, confident passion that they have for everyday colour.
We've had an opportunity to meet with some really interesting people who are aware of what's going on in the UK and of the changes that are going on in Mexico, and how collaboration can occur, how it can grow economies both sides, and I think Great Weeks has enabled that to happen.
Collaboration is about building new ideas, and the more diverse the partners are in that collaboration, the more exciting the collaboration is. Yeah. So UK, Mexico, very interesting, because we're coming up with something that's fresh, something that we on our own couldn't do, something that Mexico on its own couldn't do, but the collaboration is going to create a new kind of art, a new kind of design, and that's what we're looking for.
I think really people just are not aware enough of what's happening in Mexico, the amazing architecture, amazing food, and it's really great to have this exchange, this cultural exchange coming up.
I think there's a thing for lots of small companies that are always quite intimidated to think about exporting and looking at what they do in overseas markets. Services like UKTI and those that exist in the regions are absolutely fantastic in helping you take those first steps, tailor the approach, consider what you need to do to take your product or service overseas, and they can help you every single step of the way. In particular, the team here in Mexico has been absolutely incredible for us as a business in looking at how we bring our product to this market in Mexico.
La idea que nosotros teníamos era hacerle a él un lienzo en blanco donde pudiera llegar y hacer lo que mejor sabe hacer, que es darle esta vida a los espacios.
It's such an exuberant city. To be part of it for a week is fantastic. It's entirely different to what I expected. The energy of the city is staggering, and it's a pleasure to be here.
You realise that there's a particular aesthetic in Mexico which is freer. It's much less restricted in the British land, and I think there's a lot we can learn from each other in swapping ideas about creativity.
Experiencing, talking to the people about what they do and why they do it the way they do it, that is really fascinating, and I don't think there's enough understanding between the two creative communities, and there should be more because we're so similar. So the more we do things like this trip, and in reverse, our Mexican friends coming to the UK, the better.